Governor Nairobi and Governor Kajiado, distinguished guests, and the most important people today are graduates of the KCB Ajira program. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Asante sana namna hiyo. Nilikuwa naona kama mmelala kidogo. Ladies and gentlemen, let me begin by saying that I'm delighted to join you this afternoon as we celebrate together the progress you have made towards economic empowerment of our youth. Nothing, indeed nothing, makes me happier than seeing the wonderful and enterprising young men and women of this nation prospering. Let me at the very onset begin by thanking the Kenya Commercial Bank, through their Group MD, for the exemplary job that you are doing to help us as a country contain undesirable youth employment. I've noted that since you started this program in 2016, this Ajira program has already started over 23,000 youth who have been trained, and over 2,000 youth micro-business enterprises have since been created. Hongera kwenu, pongezi sana. I'm even more delighted, not just by what you have already done, but more so by the ambition that you have set. And I look forward to working together with you as an institution over the next 5 years to meet your target of creating 250,000 direct jobs by the youth and for the youth. The KCB Foundation's partnership with both the national and county governments, technical training institutions, international development partners, as well as private sector companies, to empower our youth is a feat that is worth emulating by all. Further, I wish to acknowledge the contribution of the program to the realization of my administration's Big Four agenda. The Foundation's promotion of agribusiness for the youth in innovative agricultural practices, such as hydroponic farming, providing agri-produce aggregation, and commercial off-takers in local and export markets resonate with the food security goal that we have set as an administration. And I am also pleased to note that the Foundation is actively supporting our informal sector traders, including automotive engineering, beauty and personal care, building and construction and domestic services, as well as advancing manufacturing. What Kenya Commercial Bank has done is proof that our youth can be empowered with quick, innovative solutions to become economically independent. The impact of this program has been evident: the creation of hope, determination, resilience, and financial responsibility among our youth is clear. Ladies and gentlemen, our continent, Africa, has the world's youngest population. It is time to turn the energy and innovation of our young men and women to the task of transforming our economies. With half of our population on the continent being under 18, we are well placed as a country to reap this demographic dividend. And indeed, that is what we are called upon to do today, to seize the opportunities that abound around us. The young men and women in front of us today represent an equal thousands and millions of others across the country that have the energy and spirit to apply their minds and employ their creativity as well as their energies towards economic empowerment. But this challenge demands our urgent and collective attention. And indeed, all of us, not just government, are called upon to contribute. We must all join hands in delivering the noble task of empowering our young people to realize the present and future that they deserve. My commitment is therefore to run a government that creates a business environment that all Kenyans deserve in order for them to play their role in nation building without hindrance. To this end, as a government, we have adopted a number of programs intended to empower the youth, women, and persons living with disabilities. These programs include reservation of 30% of all government procurement opportunities for women, youth, and persons living with disabilities, devolution also of some services and functions to our counties, coupled with increased resource allocation to the devolved units. And I'm happy to note that through these initiatives, the number of persons engaged in productive economic activity rose by 5.6%. That is, from 16 million in 2016 to 16.9 million in 2017. And we seek to see this grow over the years. These new jobs, majority emanating from the self-employment category, have been attributed to the business startups by women and our young people. Thanks also to the ease in accessing low-cost credit from government programs such as the UEZO Fund, as well as other initiatives. To achieve, therefore, the objectives that we have set out for ourselves under the Big Four agenda, it is clear that we need a critical pool of human resources with appropriate technical skills. In this context, my government is laying heavy emphasis on vocational training. We have set aside some 30 billion Kenya shillings for this purpose in the next 3 years under the Technical and Vocational Training and Education Program, the NYS, as well as our polytechnics. And we are collaborating with the private sector under the Kenya Youth Employment and Opportunities Project to provide internships to support youth to acquire the prerequisite experience that employers require. We have also commenced the Ajira digital program, which we commenced in 2016, under which we teach our young people the technical skills they need to tap into the huge potential of online jobs. Our aim is to reach 1 million young people across our country over the next few years. My government will continue to invest in our young people and champion their agenda regionally and globally in line with the new global partnership, Generation Unlimited, to get every young person into education, training, or employment by 2030. We are working in conjunction with the United Nations to tackle the global education and training crisis, which is currently holding back millions of young people, especially on the African continent, and threatening our progress and stability. I am without doubt proud to be a global champion for this agenda, which brings together a wide range of partners from governments, the private sector, academia, international and civil society organizations, all seeking to expand opportunities for young people, not just in Kenya, but across the world. In furtherance of this objective, under the Ministry of Public Service, Youth and Gender Affairs, we are in the process of establishing an appropriate focal point with the requisite capacity and resources so that we can rally stakeholders together to achieve the goals of the initiative here in Kenya, in our region, but also globally. Finally, to you, the young men and women that are graduating today, I want you to know that we, as a country, are proud of you, and I am proud of you. Let me repeat what I said to your predecessors when they were graduating last year. I believe in you. I admire your resolve. I admire your commitment to hard work, and I admire your resilience. And I say well done to each and every one of you. Well done. But this is only the beginning. Now that you have completed one part, and you join us now in the work of building this great nation of ours, I ask you to do so with the same resolve, commitment, and hard work that you have shown during your training, so that together, as a nation, we may prosper. I thank once again Kenya Commercial Bank for coming up with this noble and creative initiative to empower our youth. You have done us proud. Recognizing the youth is the future of any nation. In the same breath, I cannot forget our friends and development partners, most notably USAID and DFID, as well as others who have partnered with us, supporting a number of youth programs across the country. The young men and women before us are a product of your generosity, na tunasema asante sana. In closing as well, let me also take this opportunity to urge other private sector players to emulate Kenya Commercial Bank, as well as others, and make your contribution through such programs, so that together we can achieve the goal of a prosperous and more equitable Kenya that we have set ourselves for under the Vision 2030 blueprint. Working together and clearly remaining focused, we can achieve this goal, and I believe we can do so well ahead of the year 2030 that we have set out for ourselves. Let me just mention one more thing. Success in business and being a successful entrepreneur is not how fast you make money. Don't be fast to make money, because that results in you taking shortcuts which tomorrow you will regret in life. It is being dedicated to what you do, providing good service at the right price, and moving away from this culture that we have in Kenya of tenderpreneurs to entrepreneurs, people who earn because of the sweat of their brow. And we want to support you in that. We are not here to emulate people who want to take shortcuts. We're here to tell you to take advantage of the skills that you have learned to make money, because we encourage you to make money and to employ your colleagues, your brothers and sisters across the country, but do it in the right way, through hard work, Then you will have something to be proud and to stand up to. I'm being criticized, I could see yesterday, that I'm appointing a 91-year-old to look after the youth sports fund. Lakini jameni, let me put yourself in my shoes. Ukiona vile watu wanaiba pesa. And this is money that we went and we passed the other day, because we want to see how we can use this money to support us for our health programs, for our sports programs, for our arts programs. And these are programs that will benefit you. Alafu tuseme, tupatie kijana, mimi afadhali nikae na huyo mzee bwana achunge hiyo pesa itumike vile inatakikana. Bwana. Ama mnasemaje jameni? Sini pesa ni yenu. Pesa ni yenu ya afya, pesa ni yenu ya culture, pesa ni yenu ya arts. Sasa mnataka tuende na tumeona vile watu wakipatiwa kazi kama hiyo vile wanaenda kufanya. Si afadhali tupatie huyo mzee achunge ndio iwarudie. Watu waniwache bana, mimi sitaki mambo mingi. Au mwasemaje? Sini hivyo? Na nyinyi lazima mtusaidie, ndio muoneshe ya kwamba vijana wa Kenya wana uwezo wa kufanya biashara kwa njia ya haki na watengeneze pesa. Tuwafurahie pesa zile mtatengeneza za haki. Badala ya kuwa tunajaribu kuemulate mtu ambaye ameenda ati amepatiwa contract hiyo ati ndio kazi yake. Hapana. Mimi nataka kwenda kwa kinyozi. Umeniambia umenialika Kisumu. Nije Hii nywele yangu unaona vile inakaanga sio sawa sawa kabisa. Unisort. Yeah? Si ni namna hiyo? Tukule mboga za mama hydroponics hapa. Yeah? Tuende kwa mekanika ambaye ametoa jasho amekutengenezea gari, unaweza kuelekea, unamlipa haki yake na wewe unaendelea na kazi yako. Hiyo ndiyo Kenya tunaitaka jameni. Kenya ya haki. Kenya ya haki. Ambaye kila Mkenya atakula haki yake jasho yake. Si ni namna hiyo? Hivyo ndivyo tuataka. Na mimi nawauliza vijana tafadhalini. This is your country. Sio yetu. Mimi nimebakisha miaka michache, nitakuwa nakula pension. Yeah? Mnaelewa wenzangu? Nani atawachiwa nchi? Si ni nyinyi? Jameni, nyinyi ndio mnatakikana kuwa mstari wa mbele kuhakikisha ya kwamba mumelinda rasilimali mali ya Wakenya na kuhakikisha ya kwamba ni haki ambayo itatuongoza, kwa sababu tukiongozwa na haki mtakuwa mumejilinda nyinyi wenyewe na mumelinda watoto ambao mtazaa tukienda mbele. Na inawezekana, na mtu asiseme hana uwezo. Na mimi nashukuru vile nimesema wenzetu wa KCB kwa vile wamefanya. Na nataka pia kusema na tutakaa kwa wenzetu pia, all the other banking institutions. It is quite evident and clear that we can invest in our young people without necessarily asking them for title deeds to secure their loan, but securing the loan because of the technical and experience and the skills that we have imparted on them. This is the way. And that is the way to build a nation. That's the way to build a nation. Na mimi nasema tutawa engage. We gotta prepare your people. It cannot be that we are here to protect their interests alone. They must also help us develop and grow this country by extending affordable loans in a clear manner. Let us, as you have done, invest in their skills. Let us train them. Let us expose them. But then also let us give them then the capital to be able to do their business. And by so doing, we grow Kenya. Na kazi hiyo tutafanya. Na ndio nashukuru hapa kuna Mama Ruto amesaidia watu, naona vile anasaidia kupitia table banking, unaona groups huko za wakina mama, hongera, endelea na kazi mzuri. Kuna dada yangu hapa mdogo, yeah, and it is possible. Alianza biashara yake, stand up Rosemary. Yeah. Alianza biashara yake ndogo ndogo huko, yeah? Ya kufanya huko snail farming, kitu mimi hata mimi hiyo sijui inakulwa namna gani, lakini nasikia inakulwa. Right? But at the end of the day, standing up a small business, na hata wakati aligonjeka, amerudi, amesimama, na ameendelea kutoa jasho. It is something for us to be proud of. We want to be proud of you in this room in the same manner. That you have stood your businesses. Usiambiwe ati biashara yako ni ndogo. Ikiwa ndogo, jivunie, ufurahie hiyo yako ndogo. Yeah? Mimi nasema Mungu awabariki, Mungu awalinde, na tutaendelea kusaidiana mpaka tuhakikishe tumetoa umaskini kwa taifa letu la Kenya. God bless you and I wish you well.